grade 4 and welcome back to the sofa. We are actually going to start today with a song that you already know. And so I'm going to play it on recorder first. We might not have done it on recorder before, but I'm going to play it for you on recorder and see if you can guess the mystery song. See if you can tell what song this is. Are you ready? Recognize the song? That was Away Rio, which was our song that if you had me last year in grade 3, we sang it in our spring concert. So I'm gonna sing it for you and I want to see if you remember all the words. Are we ready? It starts with, "O Rio Grande lies far away." And remember, this song, it wasn't talking about the Rio Grande, it was another place in the world. So when we pronounce it, we say it as Rio Grande. Are you ready? Ready, and oh, Rio Grande lies far away, way Rio, oh, Rio Grande lies far away, and we're bound for the Rio Grande, and away Rio, it's away Rio, singing farewell my bonny young gal, and we're bound for the Rio Grande. Did you remember your D at the end? Nice singing. Can we put the beat of the song on our laps? And we are going to be singing the beginning, the very beginning part of the song, and I want to see what you notice about the very first word, about the word O. Ready? Watch. See where O happens in relation to the beat on our lap. Here we go. Oh, Rio Grande. We're going to stop right there. Try it again. Ready? Oh, Rio Grande lies far out. We can stop right there. Try it again. Ready? And. Oh, Rio Grande lies. What did you notice? Where did the O happen? Did it happen on the beat when our hands hit our lap? No, it didn't. The O happened when our hands were in the air. It happened before that first beat. So do you remember what we call that? If our first word, our first note is before the first beat, we call that a pickup note or an anacrusis. Can everybody say anacrusis? Anacrusis. Anacrusis. You got it. All right, so normally I would have you do this with rhythm sticks, but we are at home, so that means we have to improvise. I have some wooden spoons and kitchen utensils here. So see what you can find around your house. Make sure you ask permission to use them and make sure you're very gentle with them when we use them. You gotta find something kind of like a rhythm stick that you can click together with. We are going to say and play a rhythm, and it is as follows. It goes row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. It's going to be very nice and slow. It's not a fast tempo. It's a slow tempo. So let's start it together and you keep saying that rhythm out loud and playing it with me. I will sing over top of us, but you keep saying our rhythm. Are we ready? And
oh, Rio Grande lies far away.
Row, row, row your boat. Row,
Grande lies
row
far
your
away,
boat.
and we're
Row,
bound for the Rio
row your
Grande.
boat. We can stop right there for now. Good job. All right, now we gotta get a little bit creative. See if you can find some kind of surface that isn't like carpet that's gonna make noise when you click your substitute rhythm sticks on top of it. Still make sure that we're treating it really carefully, nice and gentle. So whatever your floor is, we're gonna start there. So our row, row, row your boat is going to turn into floor, floor, in the air. 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 Do you think we can do it that way? I think so too. So same thing. Keep saying out loud, whatever is easier for you. Row, row, row your boat, or floor, floor, in the air. You keep saying that rhythm while I sing over top of you. Are you ready? Floor, floor, in the air. Floor, floor, in the air.
Oh,
Floor,
Rio
floor,
Grande lies far
in the
away.
air. Floor, floor, in the air.
Oh, Rio
Floor,
Grande lies
in
far
the
away,
air.
and we're
Floor,
bound for the
floor,
Rio Grande
in the air.
and
Floor,
away,
floor,
Rio.
in the air.
It's away,
floor,
Rio.
in the air.
Singing
Floor, floor,
farewell, my
in
bonny
the
young
air.
girl, and we're
Floor,
bound for the
floor,
Rio Grande.
in the air. How'd you do? If you want a challenge, you can go back to the beginning of that and see if you can play your rhythm and sing at the exact same time, if you can do both of them together. Now, if you would like something else to have fun with this week, if you would like to be playing a little bit more recorder, in our Google Classroom, I will post the music that if you want to play, if you want to play the melody and play the whole song, you can practice it. It's pretty tricky. It has an F sharp in it, and it has a C sharp, a high C sharp. But I know for sure there are some of you who can do it. So I will post it for anyone who's interested in starting to learn the melody of this song on recorder. All right, I have got some of our pitches that we know on the board. I've got do, re, mi, and I have so and la. I'm going to sing a couple of different patterns. Can you be my echo? So I'll go first, you sing them back. So, mi, mi, mi. Mi, 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 re, do. Re, mi, re, do. Do, mi, mi. Re, mi, re, do. So, mi, mi, mi. So, mi, la, so. La, so. So, mi, la, so. All right, so I bet you could kind of hear some of the parts of that song in the pitches that we were singing, right? If we think, so, mi, 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 re, do, oh, Rio Grande lies far away, right? So I am going to sing the very opening part of our song, and I want to see if you notice, now that we have all of these pitches in our head, can you raise your hand the very first moment that the melody changes, that there's something in there, that there's a pitch there that we haven't sung yet today? Can you raise your hand when something new comes in? Are you ready? Oh, Rio Grande lies far away, way, Rio, oh, Rio Grande lies. Did it already happen? I think it already happened. I'll sing it one more time. See if you can find that first spot where it's different. Oh, Rio Grande lies far away, way, Rio, oh, Rio Grande lies. Where was it? I'm gonna raise my hand with you this time. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, Rio Grande lies far away, way, Rio, oh, Rio Grande. Did you notice that was different? If you found that spot, good for you. So here's the beginning part of our song. So, mi, 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 re, do, oh, Rio Grande lies, and then far away, re, mi, re, do. Way, Rio is up here. Way, Rio, so, mi, la, so. Do you think we could sing that whole opening part with our pitches, with our solfa, instead of the words of the song? It might be a little tricky when we get down here, but let's try. Let's see how well we do. It starts with so, mi, ready, so, mi, mi. Oh, and we're gonna go slow. Are you ready? starts on so, so, mi. Here we go. So, mi, 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 re, do, re, mi, re, do. So, mi, la, so. Want to try one more time? Here we go. So, mi, 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 re, do, re, mi, re, do. So, mi, la, so. So, la, da, da. What happens in the next part of the song? So, la, da, da. What happens in the next part of the song where it goes, oh, grand, so, la, da, da. Are those pitches higher than la or lower than la? So, la, da, da. They are higher than la. We are moving up above la. So what are those pitches going to be? They are going to be T, and we end up at our high do. All right, so I added them in for you. I put T in red because that's our mystery sound. That's what we discovered. High do. I put our little tick beside it to remind our brains, oh yeah, that's not low do, that's high do. So we have a T in here. So la ti do. So la ti do. Do you feel your whole body stretching when you sing T? T is what we call a leading tone. It leads us right into do. It leads us right into come next. It leads us right into what comes next because they are so close together in pitch that everything in our bodies tells our brain, oh my goodness, we have to make it to do. Can you stand on your tiptoes for me on the word T? Ready? So la ti do, so la ti do, so la ti do. Do you see how that feels? All right, before we go today, I actually have a brand new song for you. And so the very first time that I sing it, I would like you to listen and see what you notice about the words of the song. Are you ready? It sounds like this. J'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. Mon père fait bâtir maison, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. What did you notice about the words of the song? Were they in English? No, they weren't. Do you have a guess of what language they were in? Think of your guess. You can say it out loud if you want to. Think of what your guess is. The language I just sang was French. So the translation in English, what we're actually saying, j'entends les moulins, is I hear the mill wheel. And then ticka ticka tacker, it sounds, right? It's like if we said crash or bang or click or clunk, right? It's just the sound. It's the sound that the mill wheel is making. So I hear the mill wheel, ticka ticka tacker. That's what it sounds like. This is a mill wheel. A mill wheel is a wheel that's pushed around by water. It's a water wheel, and it drives a mill. A mill does grinding, rolling, or hammering, and this is needed to make things like flour or paper or metal products. So, I am going to sing this song again, and I am going to clap somewhere in the song. I want to see if you can notice where I clap. Ready? J'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. Mon père fait bâtir maison, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. So was the clap closer to the beginning or closer to the end? Closer to the end. Do you think this time, you're still just listening, you're not singing, but do you think you can clap at the same time that I clap? Are you ready? J'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. Mon père fait bâtir maison, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. Did you find it? What is happening when I clap? When I clap in that song, what is going on in the space where I clap? Am I singing? No, I'm not singing, you're right. So when I clap, that's actually a a rest. It's a rest in the song. So now this time, I'm gonna sing it again. Now that you've heard it a few times, I'm gonna sing it one more time. And can you put your hand up when you notice the melody change? Are you ready? J'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. Mon père a fait bâtir maison, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. All right, this time I'm gonna raise my hand when the melody changes to see if you found the right spot. And then we're gonna keep our hand up until the melody changes back or does something different, and then we can put our hand down. Are you ready? J'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. Mon père a fait bâtir maison, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. Good listening. Okay, so based on when the melody changed, and then when it changed again, do you think we can figure out the form of the song? I think we can do it. Do you remember that form is the pattern? It's like the pattern in music. So when we label the form or when we figure out the form, usually we will use letters like A-B form or A-B-A form or A-B-A-C-A form. That's called rondo form. If you had me for grade 3 last year, you might remember when we did I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-die, and you had to come up with your own dance, your own movement to the form of that song. So that's what we're talking about right now, is the form, the pattern. So the very beginning part of the song, we'll say that it's the pink section for now. The very beginning part is wherever it starts. And when it changes, that's when we put our hand up. So the very beginning part was the part that went j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. And then we noticed that it changed for mon père a fait bâtir maison, right? So we're gonna pick a different color. Let's do green, okay? So that's our next section in the song. Then something else happened at the end. After this part, mon père a fait bâtir maison, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins, tiki tiki tacker, j'entends les moulins tacker. Have we heard that before? Do we already know that part, or is it something totally different? We have heard it before. It's the same as the beginning. So we finish the same way we started. The ending has the little clap, it has the rest, it's a tiny little bit different, but basically it's the same melody as we had at the beginning. So if we had to label this form in letters, what would it be? If you said A, B, A, you got it. This song is in A, B, A form, which is going to help us when we start to learn the words next week, because any song that's in a different language is going to take a little bit of practice. So when we start to learn the words next week, it'll help us, because look, we only have to learn 2 different sections of words, because the last section is going to be the exact same as the beginning. Lucky us. All right, grade 4, that is all for today. I will see you soon. Here we go. Let's clap out together. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.